because they're standing by with Law, who's on stage.
Thank you, guys. Malmö, one more time for Rogue, please! Congrats on winning the series. Congrats on turning it around after a difficult game one. And Larssen, tell me about it, because game one was really difficult for you. Tell me about turning things around when it comes to draft, but also in-game to come out so strong in the rest of the series.
We usually int like game one pretty hard. It's a classic of ours. So we said we're in our comfort zone now, and we'll turn it around.
It was amazing played, honestly. And Odo, tell me about your understanding of Fnatic and the prep against this team, because they were ramping up, especially in the last series they played. So how do you prep them?
I mean, we correctly identified what's their key picks. I felt like they always put a big emphasis on, having winning jungler, or rather having a winning matchup so he can kind of run around and make chaos. And also, Upset has been performing really, really well on, these picks that he has leveraged in the game, like the Lucian, the Kalista. And we always felt like, they were kind of bad up until in playoffs when they started getting these champs or these combinations all the time, So for us, it was really important that we take out these champs, or we start making good plans around trading these champions, and it paid off. It was a storm.
Yeah, and you figured them out at the right time, I would say. Larssen, I can't help but think that when we did the interview in front of the stage at the beginning of the day, you seemed a bit stressed, which is normal, given the fact that it was your first time playing here in an arena. So tell me about the experience playing here in Sweden, in front of your crowd, and how it was for you.
It's actually crazy. I play in front of like 10,000 people, but I felt like the most comfortable I've ever been. Like even after game one, I got solo kill, and yeah, it just felt like playing at home, which I am. So yeah, I mean, it felt very comfortable.
The support of the home crowd, of course. Odo, you were back on stage. I mean, you were the only experienced players when it comes to stage events like this. How was it to be back?
I mean, it's great. I miss this a lot. I've been part of the last road show to Athens, and I don't know, I really missed big venues, crowd, because, I don't know, playing in a studio, playing finals in a studio is really not it without, like such a great crowd.
This is what pro players dream about, playing in arenas like this in front of an audience. And I talked to your manager during the series after game 2, I think, and she told me you were the one stepping in for the team, giving the speech at the beginning, before the series started. Tell me what you told your teammates and how you guided them in this series.
I mean, usually we let someone else do the speech, because most of the time they're kind of cringe, and they're just kind of like, everyone just thinking that he's in the movie and he's going to give like a kick-ass speech, but then I was like, I might as well do it, because I feel like for me it's been a lot of times playing in front of big crowds and big venues, and it was kind of like a first for everyone, and I'm also kind of the biggest veteran on the team, and I don't know, I just told everyone that we sucked in playoffs because we weren't really like, we weren't really like feeling like a team anymore. We were kind of like, arguing a lot with each other. We weren't really getting along so well, and we weren't really listening to each other and what people felt like was important. And I said that, ever since we came here to Malmö, the vibe has been different. Everyone's just playing like a team. Everyone's getting along. It's kind of like, honeymoon phase from back when we first made this team, And I said that no matter how bad the series is going to go, if we're down 0-2, it's like I have full faith in them, and I just trust everyone.
Do you agree on that, Larssen? Yeah. Elaborate a bit on that and the fact that maybe you found yourselves as a team, and how much it's going to help fighting G2 tomorrow.
I didn't really hear what Odo said, but I mean, his speech was great. His speech was great, that's for sure.
About G2 tomorrow, we know how it went last time. What makes you sure that you're going to get back at them tomorrow in the finals?
I mean, if we play tomorrow like we did the last 3 games, I'm very confident that we'll beat G2. If we play to our house level, I'm sure we'll beat them.
Same question, Odo. I like it. Confidence.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you feel as confident?
I mean, we feel really revitalized, you know. We've been kind of slumping in playoffs, and maybe we just needed 4 or 5 weeks on this patch to kind of figure it out, you know. But I mean, we're looking for payback, because getting Storm 3-0 in a final is not fun, you know. So yeah, gotta get that bread.
You came together when it mattered, and you will be playing in the finals tomorrow. Once again, Malmö, for Rogue, your finalists. Guys, thank you. Thank you for the interview. Congrats again on taking down Fnatic. And for us, now we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes for the post-game lobby with Shots, Comp, Trimby, and Reg.